Okay, last one that we're going to give you guys this week. Yeah, we're only doing 3 because fuck me, it takes a long time to edit one of these when I put them up on YouTube. That's not to say we don't love you, podcasting audience at home. Just I'm saying.
We just love ourselves more.
I love having time to play Banjo-Kazooie. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't get very enamored with games very often, and I found the funny part of it is like I'm playing on my Xbox One a game from the Nintendo 64. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with me? Like, what am I doing? That's like those people that bought the new Nintendo consoles that were $60 going for like 500, and they're like, oh man, it's so awesome. I'm like, you're playing on your big TV, an old Nintendo game.
Does it have HDMI cables or?
It has to. I would think it has to.
I was going to say it doesn't have AV.
No, I don't think they even make RCA cables anymore.
Yeah. No, not really.
No.
If you want to play it, if you want something new, it's got to have HDMI.
You know, and the really funny thing before we get completely off topic, because we haven't even introduced the clip, it's going to be Jim Bakker, but not to get completely off topic, but there are a couple of games on the NES that you cannot play on HD TVs because the timing isn't quite right.
Uh-huh.
Like there are a couple of levels in Battletoads where you will never win.
Hardest game in the world.
Because the timing is just off. Just enough that you'll never win. I want to do a Let's Play series. I need to get off my ass and do that on YouTube. That'd be fun. Anyway, Jim Bakker wants to talk to us about how God's going to punish the pro-Hillary counties in America. And this is just such fucking nonsense. And it's about 4 minutes, so strap in. You got a long segment ahead of you guys. Here we go.
First Amendment gives you the right to protest in a peaceable way. Whenever you're throwing rocks at people, whenever you're beating people up, whenever you're stealing their cars, whenever you're setting places on fire, whenever you're throwing rocks through people's windshields, this is not a peaceful protest. Now, I do just want to give
They call them that.
They do.
They're saying, we're having peaceful protest. Anytime anybody burns a...
No, anytime it devolves to that, that's a riot. That's not a protest anymore.
No, that's a riot. That's not a protest. And I mean, is he specifically talking about the protests, like the several nights of protest?
Yeah, the anti-Trump
after the election
protest. Yeah,
right. None of those really escalated to riots.
Yeah, nothing.
I mean, I think there were a few, there were a few isolated incidents. But you're going to find a few isolated incidents at any large gathering of people.
Now, according to Fox News, though, they weren't protests; they were riots. I mean,
the whole thing.
Term, I guess, is interchangeable. I suppose.
No,
no, that's wrong.
Well, I guess. I mean, if you think they're funny, I guess they could be a riot.
I have to watch Fox News at work, and I have to literally listen between lines. I'm like, what are they not telling you here? What is what's going on? What's going on here? Let's let Jim and Co finish here.
Okay,
we got a while. Hang on.
Car, throw stones through bank windows or anything like that, or injures another person. Yeah. They need to be arrested.
Yeah. They probably will.
We need to say no now.
I agree.
No more.
Yeah.
And we are going to have, and I wrote it down. If we're not careful, we're going to have civil war. I want you to...
I'd argue that we currently are having that right now. It's just a civil Cold War.
yeah, it is. But what the fuck? Throwing bricks and stones through bank windows?
It's not like they're going to get anything.
Nobody does that anymore. Most banks don't even have cash on premises.
You're made of bricks. Where are they getting these bricks?
Yeah, where the fuck are they getting bricks? People just carry bricks around?
Oh, those black people, they're just ready to riot at any time. They have all those bricks and everything and those half-broken beer bottles, and, they just... There's all sorts of terms that I'm not allowed to use anymore because... Well, actually, I never used them when I was a kid either, but I heard them used quite a bit when I was younger because my parents were kind of racist at the time.
Right, yeah.
All the taco trucks on every corner turned into brick peddlers.
Oh, well...
Another thing lost when she didn't win. We did not get taco trucks.
We did not get taco trucks.
Fuck.
Did
they forget to push that? I mean, the Clinton campaign should have pushed that little bit more.
She should have pushed, and she didn't.
Then it would have really been a junior high election. You're like, I'm going to put more sodas in the soda machine.
Well, that's kind of what people apparently wanted.
I told my kids
in several key states.
that soda machines out of the at school, the full 20-ounce bottles were only like 50 cents when I went to school.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Shit.
Like, what? Really? I'm like, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I told my kids that I went to Orem High and graduated in '95. They had a program where all the local restaurants would come and sell stuff. So we'd get Arby's every day. We'd get McDonald's every day. Like, this sucks. Here we are eating pizza. There you go.
Quit your bitching. It's pizza day. The Aquabats have a song. Actually, there's our closing song for the episode. There we go.
Aquabats
Pizza Day.
Pizza Day.
That's a great
Good
song.
choice.
Okay, Jim Bakker. Let's see. He's got some sort of revelation, whatever. I was going to say premonition and revelation mixed together, but that's a prevelation.
Yeah, no, that's not good.
Or a revomission. No, those
a revomission.
No.
See this? So, can you see that map?
He put up
the
the red blue map.
Everybody.
That is wrong because it shows more purple. It's only showing what county won
county
what,
by county,
not the actual voting
that picture
turnout.
Right there is just a testament that the media are a bunch of liars.
Right.
You are the media. You have a channel on Roku. You're the media.
Every time, fuck.
I lie.
Every time on Fox News when they talk about mainstream media in a negative way, that fucking kills me.
Yeah,
God
I point
damn
out to people at work all the time. They're like, the mainstream media is not talking about. I'm like, you're mainstream media.
Yeah.
You have a 24-hour news coverage cycle. You have affiliates in every city. You're mainstream. And my friend at work, no, they're not mainstream. They're fair and balanced. Like, whatever definitions of either of those words.
You don't know what that is. Yeah, the media is not talking about this. Really? Then how'd you hear about it?
Don't get me wrong. I'm not filleting MSNBC or CNN. I'm just saying that.
No, it's just.
I will bob on the
fuck.
The what's the British one?
The BBC.
The BBC and Al Jazeera.
Al Jazeera.
Yeah.
They had good coverage a little while ago.
They're very good. Yeah.
I can only get my time through the Russian Times. my news through the Russian Times.
The red is the votes for Trump.
Right. Yeah.
No, those are the counties declared for Trump, not the votes for Trump.
Mm-hmm.
The grand old party.
There they are. Now, that's where it is right now. They're still counting ballots.
Yeah.
It doesn't make a difference.
And they're going to show more blue.
Hillary's resigned. Yep. It's in the bank. It's done.
Yeah.
But here's the thing.
I hate her.
If you live in the blue, put it back on the screen. If you live in the blue,
words of wisdom.
You mean major metropolitan areas? That's what he's pointing out here.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All of those blue areas happen to be cities with quite a lot of people living in them.
Yeah.
I think there's a reason for that. And everybody's like, oh, well, all the crimes in those blue areas too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Those are major metropolitan
where all
areas.
the people are.
People live there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No shit.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to have crimes out in fucking middle of Podunk, Oklahoma, besides like meth and uncle fucking. But
and I was just helping the sheep over the fence.
and my penis got stuck. I just dropped my wallet. And I said, nope, I don't want any of that. No, thank you. And then he put his penis in me. And
I don't have Velcro gloves when I go out.
He had to help me with my hair. And he was grabbing my hair and helping me with my hair. Damn it.
That's blue.
Right.
I would say, oh God.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Me.
Help California and Arizona.
Oh God.
Oh my God.
Forgive me.
Oh God.
Forgive
Hear the
us.
words from
Because
my mouth.
those are the ones
Oh
who
God.
came against
Hear the words from my mouth.
the will of God in this election.
Now you've got to understand,
And I just want to tell you, God has spoken to me. I've seen under the ground in Florida, in California.
LA.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Whoa. What?
Huh?
You have it here, people. Jim Bakker is crab people.
Yep.
He is selling you food buckets because he is going to create the disasters.
Oh man.
Of course.
Silly humans. They can't stop
of course.
the crap.
I like
people.
I like that they're pushing that Trump winning was the will of God.
Not the will
and
of the
in
voter.
the same and in the same breath they're going to try to tell you that he loves us.
God or Trump?
Kind God.
Trump doesn't give a fuck about anybody but Trump.
No, yeah. Oh, no.
If you say that quick enough, it's butt rump.
Butt rump.
And God spoke to me that in Los Angeles alone, there's going to be such an earthquake come that literally the big buildings will be laying on their sides. All of LA is going to collapse, downtown LA.
That's like a pretty fucking safe prophecy right there.
Except this whole buildings laying sideways thing. That's not how tectonics work, man.
That's not how it's going to work, though. But, saying there's going to be an earthquake in Los Angeles, that's...
Maybe he saw Doctor Strange and all the folding and bending.
That's not
buildings
a documentary.
That's not.
That's not as.
I'm out.
I especially like the fact that they knew it was an infinity gem.
Yep.
I was like, they're not even just hiding it anymore.
That's just right out. Yep, he's got it around his neck.
Yep, it's the time gem. It's green, of course. Why not? It's not the soul gem like we thought it was going to be. Nope, time gem. Shumagorath, though. I want some Shumagorath in my next Doctor Strange movie. That's what I want.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, tentacled eyeball monster. Yeah.
And that there's going to be, and I believe the West Coast is going to have how many of those faults and earthquake zones do they have there in California? Anybody know?
And what's interesting about that, California, whenever you even see, and Sasha was the one that actually from California made this known to me.
So buy some buckets.
That if you look at California, the east side of California is red by county, and the west side is blue. And where do all the fault lines, where do all the prophetic words happen to plant themselves? It's on the far west of the West Coast. Now it's the blue. Now you gotta understand, it's not, judgment's not coming then because they voted for Hillary Clinton. It's because they voted for a platform. They voted for a platform that is so incredibly pro-abortion, anti-Bible. Yeah. They voted.
Wow.
They're not mad at you because you voted for Hillary Clinton. They're voted for your platform. You're like, who the head of the platform was, Hillary Clinton. So technically, you're pissed off about Hillary Clinton. Is that?
Yeah. That's it. Yeah.
So pro-abortion. I think there's a difference between saying you're pro-abortion and
pro-life,
pro-choice,
and pro-choice. Yeah, I don't believe anybody has a pro-abortion platform out there.
I knew a couple of metal bands that had T-shirts that were like, "I'm pro-death." It's like.
Well, yeah, I mean,
but that's edginess. That's them pretending to be tough.
When secretly they're like, on the news that night.
I can't wait to be done with the show tonight. I want to go get some Baskin Robbins. I
need
a pint.
For a platform that specifically states that they are going to seek a two-state resolution with Israel, saying in the Democratic Party platform that they attempt to divide the land of Israel. It's not because they vote Democrat, it's because they vote a platform and what that platform represents.
Right.
There's no way in the natural that even a Christian would vote for Trump after all the dump they put on him. I mean, you know what I mean? They just...
Oh, yeah, they put it on it.
Yeah.
Trump has surrounded himself with more men and women of the gospel than any human being I've ever seen in my 76 years on the face of this
earth.
That's it for him, because
maybe he'll appoint Joel Osteen as the Secretary of Education.
Oh God. No. No. Oh, that'd be terrible. That's almost what we had with us avoiding what's his nuts, Jerry Falwell Jr. getting it. Thank goodness that happened. Yeah. Oh man. Jim Bakker's 76 years old. God damn it, he's old.
God damn. I like how they're taking issue with the two-state solution for Israel and Palestine.
We need to have a two-state solution for the United States. I think we need to.
God.
I think California, not secession, but we're not going to fall under your jurisprudence anymore.
Yeah, we're no longer part of you.
Mm-hmm.
We'll still help everybody out it's like going to be Britain with leaving the EU. It's like every other UK nation is going to be like, fuck you, we're going back to the EU.
like what they did in Civil War, where you had Captain America took the West Coast, and the Iron Man Tony Stark took the East.
Yeah, and to bring it back to
the country in half.
Our pre-show discussion, I don't know if you guys noticed during the airport battle that happened in Civil War. There was the Arrested Development ladder car.
The ladder truck.
That was in the background there because the two brothers that did Civil War did the pilot episode of Arrested Development. So
it's amazing.
Fun little fact.
So much beauty.
And I'd much rather talk about that stuff than whatever the fuck Jim Bakker wants to bring up.
God damn it.
Okay, we're going to cut out from this segment. We're going to be back in a couple of seconds with a rant from yours truly. So this is Utah Outcasts. We'll be right back.